On this episode of Autocross and Track, we're here at Portland International Raceway with Optima Search for the Ultimate Street Car. Group 1 has started. I've come over here to check it out. This is my first time back at Optima in almost 2 years. I did not run at all in 2021 because of my shoulder injury. I also missed Sonoma already this year because I was sick. So I'm finally back, looking to have a good time, and maybe go see if I can get a ride along here with one of the boys in Group 1. Check out this course. The autocross course is pretty short, not a lot of elements. Definitely, it's got some digs for horsepower cars, and yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I want to win the autocross today, but I'm not as confident as I might be in a more technical course. But let's go check it out. We got some cool trucks out here, let me tell you. We got two of them here. We got this one and a white one. All right, here with Matt Ramirez. He said he's going to show me the fastest line today. Tell me how to take this run. Thank you, Matt.
I'm glad I win.
Dude, I haven't seen anything lower than a 31 yet. 25-second course. Holy smokes. There goes Chris. Met him at NMCA last year. He lives all the way up here in Oregon. Alright. You guys getting a rerun. Not happy with where I was standing. Fine. How Chris finishes off his lap. 25.7, nice run, Chris. Riding with Mike Meyer, shows how to win at Autocross. Dave's shots at the line. Matt Ramirez has jumped him, so Matt is sitting in first. Dave is in second, and Mike is in third in the GT class. So let's see what Dave and Mike do when they get equal number of runs. Dave definitely got a little out of shape at the end of the slalom, but that's because he was accelerating hard through the increasing. Now let's see what Mike does. Oh, Mike way out. go Camaro. First lap of our class. Very bumpy right there where you're trying to accelerate. Oh, way wide. Kill the cone. It's that time. It is, GTV is up. Guys are running, getting their first laps in. I saw the GT cars run a 24 earlier, the faster guys, so that's kind of the goal, get this car in the 24s. Not gonna happen on the first lap on cold tires, but you know, lap 2 or 3, let's see if we can make it happen. All right, lap 1. DNF because I hit a cone, but 25.9, not a bad first lap. Just need to clean it up. Here we go, run number 2. Alright, 25.2, that's better, and hopefully clean. Running out of gear though at the end of that course. I might shift to 3rd on the next lap. Alright, let's go to live timing, see how things are stacking up in GTV class. Alright, showing clean, 25.2, good enough for first place. Yahoo! Let's go, folks, let's go. All right, 24s, next lap. Let's make it happen. Okay, Ryan Breezy just got a 25.2, 9.3, 74 thousandths behind me. Competition on. All right, there's Ryan Breezy sitting in 2nd place, less than 100th of a second behind me. And yeah, we got to stay ahead of him. So what am I going to do differently? I'm going to try and get my eyes up and enter the first right-hander right out of the gate. A little slower, get my eyes on that slalom cone, accelerate harder into the slalom, and then I'm going to give it up at the end of the slalom a little more instead of trying to do all my braking into the right-hand U-turner, and so that I can roll through the U-turn with a little more speed, get on the gas, and just try and carry a little more speed through the Chicago box. The slalom or the start, so 25.1, but dang it, it's going to come down to run 4 to get the 24 I need to possibly stay ahead this morning. Whew. Whew. All right, see what Breezy runs. Here we go, 4th and final lap of the morning. We are only going to get 8 laps today, 2 sessions, 4 each. Ryan Breezy over here to my left behind me. He's current class leader, 24.9. I'm 2nd, 25.1. And the truth is I didn't even look at 3rd, but they're probably right there. So final lap to try and make something happen, and I don't have some big mistakes to clean up. So this is gonna be interesting. You don't mind being on YouTube, right?
No.
Congrats, first car in the 24s from the GTV cars.
Yeah, you got one more to make it happen though.
I hope I can. There's not a lot left for me out there.
25-1 right now?
Yeah, yeah. And I screwed up the back of the slalom into the U-turn, so there's a little time there that might have been enough for like a 25.0 or 24.9, but it's not enough for like a 24.3 like the GT guys.
There's some time out there. So that last chicane,
yeah,
you can go through there a lot faster than you think.
Well, that's the only part of the course I think I'm doing well. This first start, I mean the slalom is fine, but like the element before the slalom and after the slalom.
Yeah, I was pushing out there. I finally got that right. I need to tighten up my slalom too.
Yeah. All right. Well, good luck.
It's gonna be a dogfight.
Yep. Okay, lap 4, last one in the first session. Come on, 24. Four, yes! Yeah! All right, I will take that. All right, I'm happy with that run. Oh, that one. Now, I forgot to do the ever important check the live timing, which I just brought up. Yeah, showing clean. Hell yeah. Now, after watching Ryan's runs, I know he's got more in it, and he's going to be coming hard in this afternoon. So let's see, overall, oh hell yeah, sitting third, second if you take out Outlaw. Right now leading the show, Matt Ramirez, over there on the other side of Mike Meyer's car. Hell yeah. Now of course GTL guys haven't run yet. They're in the third run group and they're the fastest class, so I expect to get bumped down the list pretty far, but should stay in top 10 for the morning. Damn, that's good. Let's see. Of course, even though I'm a half a second ahead of Ryan, it's only there's only one person between us. So, yeah, it's gonna be tough this weekend. So, Mr. Breezy over here.
What happened?
Honestly, dude, I don't know. Like, I cleaned up, I explained to you the bobble at the beginning slalom and like in the slalom, I did clean those areas up, and didn't get the lockup in the U-turn entry that I did previously, but that should not been worth half a second or 0.6 of a second. I don't know, like that should have been 2, maybe 0.3 of a second. I don't know where the rest of the
maybe
time
tires
came from.
coming in. These do like a little heat.
Well, they do like heat, and it is cold, but they also are amazing brand new. So it's funny because at the Pro Solo earlier this year, there's some very good drivers that were on these, and their friends had told them, like, you got to heat cycle them. So they're like out there doing burnouts, just getting them super hot. And it's like, no, dude, they're best right out of the box. Like the first event
out of the gate on Yokohama's.
Yeah,
it's kind of a throwaway. You gotta.
Oh, really?
You gotta get them scrubbed in. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well.
But this isn't my
like
first
I said
event.
to
I have
the
no excuses.
Like I said to the camera, you said there was a lot of time out there. I think you're gonna close that gap. If not,
see, I felt like that last run was like, this is it, in 25.0. So
oh, okay. Yeah, I saw your 25.0, but I didn't see your run. I like went running up, and so you had already made the U-turn and we're coming through the Chicago box.
I cleaned up where I needed to clean up, and I thought it was, I was thinking 24.8, 24.7 maybe.
Yeah.
25.0. So. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens this afternoon. It gets hotter. And
Saturday afternoon status update. We hung on by the skin of our teeth to first place in Autocross. Ryan, who's right there in front of me, put down a killer last lap and closed the gap very closely. I mean, I think we were a couple tenths still apart, but that got him within the within 1 point of me. And oh shoot, they're calling us out on the grid already? Anyways, I'm about to go out and do practice session on the road course. So super stoked how today went in the Autocross, and yeah, let's go have some fun on this never before run road course. One thing I should say is this is my first time back on a road course doing hot laps. Yeah, I went on yesterday for orientation laps, which is just lead follow, like not even 50% race speed. And first time I'll be doing, you know, race speed laps since I crashed the Mustang. So I have new track nerves, and I have, like, now I've seen and felt what can go wrong when you screw up nerves. I keep telling myself, leave some on the table, it's not worth it. And yeah, I want to win here, but I want to drive the car home, onto the trailer, all that good stuff. So gonna try and take it easy, learn this track, and sneak up on it. All right, day 2 begins. Well, I guess technically day 3 here at Optima Ultimate Streetcar Challenge. And we're first up in the road course in the red group. Things work a little differently this year. You only get 2 road course sessions on Sunday, and then take your fastest lap from both sessions, and that dictates your road course score. So every session counts on Sunday. Definitely ups the risk reward factor on pushing harder, since you don't have any cushion to make mistakes, and people are a lot less likely to give point buys. Also, due to maybe lot constraints, we don't have a left and right side speed stop. We just have a huge long single speed stop, and they're going to combine our morning speed stop with our afternoon speed stop. So again, cars got to stay together the whole day. I've got to get my suit on and get over to grid, because we're going on track in like 20 minutes. Well, I don't know if you'll be able to hear it, but I got a belt squeak slash bearing going out on something on the belt. Started just after I started warming up, a few minutes after I started the car. But since there's no time really between the driver's meeting and the first session, I'm going out. Hello, sir. Okay, recap. First track session is done. The car survived, but it is not happy. We got something going on in the front drive system. It's making a squealing sound from a bad bearing or something going on with the belt. Funny enough, it was quieter after the road course session. But at this point, I don't think I'm in the hunt to win because I turned some really slow laps in that session. Lots of lap traffic, which I'll show you. It's like I would get almost done with the lap and catch somebody, almost done with the lap, catch somebody, or catch somebody right starting on a lap. So, you know, I think I either had no clean laps or one clean lap, and if I had one, it's my fault. Honestly, I can't remember. I'm gonna have to go back and look at the video. One more session on the road course, and I gotta last through 2 sessions of speed stop. Well, some good news. Easy fix. We've got a new belt on the car, but I pulled the old belt off to try and feel all the pulleys and see if any of the pulleys had play in them from a bad bearing or something. I looked at the belt and there was one crack and a few little tiny chunks. But then Steve Hobach comes over and he's like, you know, on Brian's car, they don't have inner fenders. And every once in a while, they'll get a little pebble that gets stuck in between the belt and the pulley, and it'll cause a ticking noise and cause problems. This morning, when I started the car, it was ticking. The reason I initially started to open the hood was to see what the ticking was, if it was an exhaust leak or like a lifter or what. And as I was opening the hood, then it started squealing. And so I think that's exactly what happened. I picked up a pebble yesterday between the belt and the pulley. And if you look closely at the belt, there's several ribs that have little tiny chunks missing where it probably went across that pebble. And then we had to use a little screwdriver, clean out the pulleys, because those little chunks of rubber got smushed down into the groove. I had a spare belt, started it up, no more noise at all. It seems to be fine. So we should be able to get back to pushing hard the rest of the event and hopefully get the invite. All right, I'm up at the speed stop grid for round 2. It's the afternoon. It's time for our run group. Got all the vintage cars here with me. I don't know if you can see them all so good. Why, hello there, Mr. Breezy.
How's it going? You ready?
Good. Ready as I'm gonna get. Just got to make it through this and the next event.
I heard this works. Yeah. Charge you up. Hit me. Hit you. See what happens.
Hey, if that's what it works for you, man, I'll try it.
So I just lost my fuel pressure sensor. I think it'll run okay.
Huh.
But we'll see.
Is it? But it's running now and behaving.
It's running literally right now. So I think it'll be okay. I just hope it doesn't.
Well, I hope so too. You're too close, man. You're too close.
It's got to give you some drama. It has to. Like it could just go through a weekend with
my friends and team arch enemies and I would constantly say, why are we doing this with like 50-year-old cars? I know. Why aren't we doing this in newer cars? It's easier.
We just love the drama. We love breaking down.
Yeah. Well, good luck, man. I really hope that doesn't mess with you.
I think it'll be okay.
Good. Always something. So Breezy, who I think is leading the vintage class right now, just had a fuel pressure sensor go out. I hope that doesn't impact how the car runs, but all right. First cars are going out. Wish me luck. No missed shifts. All right, afternoon lap 1. Whoa, John, nice. Okay, that was the show. Well, Ryan just ran off a 23.007, so that's an improvement. That's going to be a big help for him in the overall class win. Like I said a moment ago on camera, I'm running this speed stop run in second the whole way. I need a decent time. It's not going to be a fast time, but should be decent as long as the motor doesn't blow up. So, come on, baby, you can handle this. It's okay. and I don't know where I'm getting lockup. But it's killing my time here. Hey, are the backs locking up or the fronts? It is the fronts. Man, I can't even feel them.
Bad. Going that way and
Yeah. I can't even feel it today. I'm gonna dial some more rear brake in. We'll see.
a lot more.
Well, these tires were brand new, and normally you can run a bunch of events on them. You know, 100 autocross laps and at least 2 Optima events, and I might destroy them in one event, which will be a first for me. So we're gonna add some more rear brake. I have an okay time in the books. Next lap, we'll try a Ginger 2-3 shift. Well, my disappointing flat spotting speed stop is over. Time to focus on the road course. So I gotta get out. I'm gonna check fluids in the car real quick. I gotta get suited up. I think we go out relatively soon and just try to turn a decent lap. Maybe that'll secure a 3rd place overall class finish and an invite to SEMA, but got to get that lap in first. Let's see what happens. Well, it's that time. John McKissick just gave me his spot on the grid, so he believed me when I said I got held up by lap traffic in all 4 runs earlier. I mean, I do have video to prove it, but it puts a little more weight that, man, I got to earn that now. He was generous. Thank you, John. I'm going to hang back from this Corvette, try and get one good fast lap in the beginning. I hope so, because I have not had one clean lap this weekend. Traffic every time, I'd like to think.
I would have moved you up had you asked.
You know, I'd rather just not be that guy.
Well, I mean, if you think it's going to make everybody's grid better, then I'm okay with that. That's if it messes you up, it's probably messing some other people up too.
All right, here we go, last lap. Another 125, so at least I showed it wasn't a fluke. Would have liked the 124. I thought that's what that run was going to be, but I'll take it, damn it. Give me some clean track and I can do something. We'll see if that 125 is enough to put me in third for just fastest lap or second. All right, I'm out of the car. It's partly loaded. The official lap time was 125.1, so faster than my practice yesterday. Not the 124 I was kind of hoping for. At this point, I think that's good enough to lock up third and possibly an invite to SEMA. We'll find out at the award ceremony in a little while. I'm hot and sweaty, but so thankful that I got one clean lap to finally put something down and manage to put a decent time down. You know, I should have been able to do a 124 or 3, but I never got a chance to really practice. And but yeah, so thankful to end on a high. Totally brought my mood up for the day. I'm stoked.
GTV class. This is our vintage class. This is for those cars that are 1989 and older. Yeah. In third place with 462 points, car number 78, the 68 Chevy Camaro of Chad Riker. That's a fine way to welcome yourself back. You're on the podium. In second place with 466 points, car number 18. I have to close one eye when I don't wear my glasses. Car number 18, the 69 Chevy Camaro of Jason Bottenfield. And your winner with 470 points is car number 731, the 69 Chevy Camaro of Ryan Breezy. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. First generation Camaros sweep the podium in the Classic Car Liquidators GTV class. Hey Ryan, grab your trophy and your plaque there. Get a picture with your fellow competitors. Yeah. Who's done that before? Now, normally, I would offer you an invite to the Ultimate Streetcar Invitational because you won your class. But you already accepted an invite.
I'm still going.
And you're still going, right? So y'all know the rules. When the person has already, when this winner has already won, it goes down to the next person in line, which is Jason Bottenfield. Jason, are you still going?
Still going.
Hey, Chad Riker. You can do a selfie.
Nice work, dude.
You can do a selfie with your GoPro.
What do you want to say to YouTube, Jimmy?
Chad Riker is going to Vegas.